Folk dancing, PE02.
Hello, good day everyone. Today our group will discuss about geographical location of Philippine folk dance. But before that matter, we will first give points about folk dancing and other related to it.
Philippine folk dance. It is the traditional dance of a given country which evolved naturally and spontaneously with everyday activities like occupations, customs, festivals, and rituals.
Dance. Dance of many types is the physical expression of rhythm and music. It is pure expression of the dancer's thoughts and feelings, is the union of movement and rhythm and arts of life. It is the union of mind and body expressing the intangible thought, the medium of time and space.
Rhythmic activities. It refers to bodily responses to any type of rhythmic accompaniment that will provide leeway to the people to satisfy their need for self-expression.
Folk dance. A popular dance, considered as part of the tradition or custom of a particular people, are traditional social expressions of the ideal, mores, feelings and thoughts of people or group of people through body movement. It is the outburst of people's feelings.
Values of folk dancing. 1. Physical and neuromuscular development of the organic system of the body. 2. Cultural depicts the culture of the people. 3. Social and recreational.
Objectives of Philippine folk dance. 1. To foster patriotism and nationalism through the study of our dance. 2. To arouse better appreciation of the Philippine music and folk dances. 3. To provide, through dancing, a healthful form of relaxation and recreation. 4. To develop a graceful rhythmic coordination of body movements that will improve posture.
Now let's talk about geographical location, which is one of the classifications of Philippine folk dance.
First we have national dances. National dances are internationally known and danced even by the nobility and royalty. Most of the national dances originated as regional dances and became stylized and balletic by the nobility, who subsequently spread them throughout the country.
The first one we will introduce is the Tinikling. Tinikling is a traditional Philippine folk dance which originated during the Spanish colonial era. The dance involves two people beating, tapping, and sliding bamboo poles on the ground and against each other in coordination with one or more dancers who step over and in between the poles in a dance. It is traditionally danced to rondelet music, a sort of serenade played by an ensemble of stringed instruments which originated in Spain during the Middle Ages. The locomotor movements used in Tiniklinger hopping, jumping, and turning.
Origin. The dance originated in Leyte Island in Visayas. It imitates the movement of the tickling birds as they walk between grass stems, run over tree branches, or dodge bamboo traps set by rice farmers. Dancers imitate the tickling birds' legend rigorous and speed by skillfully maneuvering the large bamboo poles.
The next we have Idik Idik. Originating from a dance called Saibay and performed to the tune of Deyato, the story was told that an expert young dancer named Cayetana at a barrio of Candalan during a baptismal party had become so carried away with the rhythm that she began to improvise short, choppy steps similar to ducks and then splash water on their backs. The dance immediately became popular in the province for stage performances and social dancing. Later, Mr. Antonino Areza, a native of Candalan and a grandfather of Prospero Piche Jr., was believed to be the one who composed the lyrics of Idik Idik.
Origin. Idik Idik is a mimetic folk dance in the Philippines. It originated in Surigao in Philippines. Idik Idik was discovered in this town by national artist for dance Francisca Reyes Aquino.
The next dance we will discuss is the Sinkle. Sinkel or Saya sa Kasinkle is a folk dance of the Maranao people of Lake Lanao depicting one of the episodes in the epic poem Daringan, which was popularized by the Bayanihan Philippine National Folk Dance Company. To the rhythmic clapping of bamboo poles, the dancers weave expertly through crisscrossed bamboos, the ladies dressed in elegant Muslim costumes waving great big fans, the men flipping brightly colored handkerchiefs right and left. The dancers wear solemn faces and maintain a dignified pose while dancing at a slow pace that progresses to a faster tempo.
There are many versions of Sinkle, When performed by ladies of the royalty of Lanao, the dancer is usually accompanied by a waiting lady, who holds a beautifully decorated dumbala over the princess' head wherever she goes. The dance has no definite number of steps or figures. Even the arm movements are improvised and executed according to the mood and skill of the dancers. Origin: Singkal dance of Muslim Princess Singkal, a dance originating from Lanao del Sur, Mindanao, is said to be a dance of Muslim royalty. Next we have
Sayaw sa Bangku.
Sayaw sa Bangko is a famous Filipino folk dance in which the dancers must use good skill and balance as they dance on top of a narrow bench. This dance dates back to before the Spanish colonization of the Philippines, which means it is a purely Filipino ancestral dance. Dancers showcase their skills as they dance atop a narrow bench while constantly trading places. As opposed to competing with each other to stay on the bench, dancers must complement each other to ensure that they do not fall. This dance is usually performed in town fiestas.
Origin: The dance is performed on top of a narrow bench. The dancers will require good balance as they go through a series of movements with some impressive acrobatics. The dance came back to the area of Pangapasan, Lingayen, and Pangasinan. And our last one,
Banga dance.
one of the interpretive dances created during the Kaya days was the Banga dance. This dance is performed with Kalinga women showing their agility in balancing the bangas on top of their heads, while toddling through rice paddies and mountain paths, a daily routine to fetch water from the mountain springs.
Origin: The history of the Banga dance tells us a story of Filipino women's strength, resilience, and grace. Banga, pronounced BNGA, meaning pot, is an earthen container originated by the northern Cordillera region of the Philippines.
Now we will go to local dances and let us talk about them.
Local dances.
Local dance is a specific cultural dance of a region. It is usually passed on to different generations and represents the specific region. First, we have Klakan, is a dance of floral garlands dedicated to the Virgin Mary. The month of early May. Bulaklakan refers to green orchids and other flowering plants. Bulaklakan, a lovely and attractive dance, is danced for this occasion. The girls in this dance each hold a garland of leaves and flowers attached to a wire, bamboo, or rattan so that the garland will arch when held overhead and will gently sway these arcs of garlands to gracefully give honor to Virgin Mary.
Origin: The name Bulaklakan originates from the numerous flowers that grow in the area of Bulacan. The dance is dedicated to the Virgin Mary, performed widely in the month of May as part of the celebration of their Holy Week. Sakuting was originally performed by male dancers only.
Next we have Mangamaru.
The very agile movements in the dance represent the excitement and challenge a mole cricket catcher feels while running after the elusive Kamaru. The Kamaru tunnels into the soil using its enlarged forelegs. It feeds on seeds, resulting in loss of plant stand or poor crop stands. Dance as a communicative bodily movement can also be analyzed not only in terms of characters or imageries portrayed within the presentation or dance routine, but also in terms of how we approach dance as a form of physical activity promoting our skill and health-related fitness.
Origin: Mangamarwon creative folk dance which shows the custom and culture of the locality of Pampanga is Mangamaru.
According to Santos 2010, Mangamaru is a creative occupational Kapampangan dance that depicts the lively manner of catching Kamaru mole cricket and are then cooked, as it is considered as one of the favorite exotic dish of Pampanga.
And last, we have our very own local dance.
Lape Bantigay.
It is a local dance art festival that originated from the graceful movements of hovering birds known as seagulls or the lape, found abundant in Barangay Bantigay, Masbate. Flocks of lape seagulls created a marvelous scenery and inspired the old folks to come up with a local folk dance that since then has exited and has become an important aspect of the local culture of the people of this entire municipality.
Accordingly, the Lape dance is promised to Saint Philomena, saint of the fishermen, for abundant catch and for a mother to heal her child. When the dance was performed, all these wishes came true, and abundant catch for fishermen and healing for a sickly child happened. Origin:
out of a graceful flapping of the Lape's wings. This dance was started by Lola Felisa Tupas, who was captivated by the Lape's graceful movements, leading her and the fisher folks of Barangay Bantigi to choreograph the dance by imitating some of the movements.
And that's all.